This is the Track and Field Report. The highly anticipated return to the indoor athletic circuit of UK superstar Farrah lived up to all the hype and hullabaloo as Farrah attacked the 2-mile world record in classic fashion. Farrah, 31 years old, left the field behind after a 4:03 opening half and then clocked a sub-4-minute mile, streaking home in a time of 8 minutes, 3 seconds, breaking Kanisas Bekele's previous record of 8:04.34. It is the double Olympic champion's first world record.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. Training's been going well. I knew I could go close, but I haven't raced so long, so the pacemaker did well, and the crowd got really behind me. I'm just so pleased.
Ethiopia's Genzebe Dibaba ran the third world indoor record of her career when she clocked 14:18.86 for the 5,000 meters at the XL-Galan Meeting in Stockholm. Dibaba took more than 5 seconds off the previous mark of 14:24.37 set by her compatriot Meseret Dafar on the same track in 2009. In 2014, Dibaba set world record indoors over 1,500 and 3,000 meters, as well as world best over 2 miles. It was a solo run in the Swedish capital for Dibaba, but she destroyed that record by 5 seconds.
What a night for the Dibaba family.
But that was not the only world record broken this week in the world of athletics, as Florence Kiplagat flies to a half marathon world record in Barcelona. Competing in the same race in which she broke the world record last year, Florence improved on her own half marathon mark at the Marató de Barcelona. Her winning time of 1:05.09 shaved 3 seconds off her previous world record set 12 months ago. She also set world records for 15 kilometers and 20 kilometers en route to her winning performance. But those two records are not the big news of the season thus far, as the 60 meters is the focal point of the early 2015 season, as 38-year-old Kim Collins is blasting out all the competition. Most recently in Lodz, Poland, Collins improved on his personal best and world-leading mark once again in the men's 60 meters at the Pedro's Cup meeting. Collins, the former world 100-meter champion, sped to a 6:47 clock lead, equaling the Central American and Caribbean record set 3 years ago by Laurent Clark. Behind him, U.S. champion Mike Rogers equaled his season's best of 6:52, while world indoor champion Richard Kilty also recorded his best mark of 2015 with 6:54 for third place. Collins' performance in Poland follows an outstanding Berlin feat. Including heats, Collins was running his 11th and 12th 60-meter races of the young 2015 season, but another victory was the result. Collins' Berlin time was clocked in 6.50, improving his own meeting record of 6.52 from last year. But that feat followed again a then world-leading time of 6.48 in the Russian winter indoor meet. In Moscow, Collins won the 60 meters in a world-leading and national record time of 6.48, improving on his record from last year. USA's Mike Rogers was again second at 6.56. Meanwhile, in the United States, 1,500-meter Diamond League champion Jenny Simpson was out to break records of her own as she smashed the old Regina Jacobs 2002 American 2-mile record in a time of 9:18.35.
Oh, no leading, no kicking down people, none of that can help as much as having a rowdy crowd. And indoors, that's so much more vibrant and so much more in your face, and it really, really helps. So I really appreciate how loud it gets in here. So I'm
Speaking of crowd pleasers, the top contender of the 2015 season would have to include German veteran Arne Gabius, who held his own against a good international field, which means Kenyans and Ethiopians. You have to go back to the early 1990s to find a German distance star who could compete against the world's best. So it was quite the delight to the Karlsruhe German fans to see Gabius picking up a real first-class victory and a world-leading time and German indoor national record of 13:27:53. Kenyan's Nixon Chepsebo won the 3,000 in a world-leading 7:44:72, revealing his reserve on the ultimate lap to hold off compatriot Karl Koech, who settled for second at 7:44:79.
Herausragend starke Leistung von
So let's get back to the roads, as we can't forget the Dubai Marathon and the emergence of yet another young Ethiopian who put it all together to claim the biggest prize on the marathon circuit. The new sensation, Haile Berhanu, had a previous marathon best of 2 hours 10 minutes, but that is old news as he now sports a new personal best to go along with a $200,000 first place prize purse. That's all for now from Track and Field Report.